There's quite a few complexities. So with Amazon coming in, for example, there is some research recently that suggests that Amazon hasn't done as well in Canada as it has in the United States. And the theory is that it needs a more concentrated population to succeed, to lower the cost of delivery of goods. So some have said that we might get more the Canadian experience. So while it might be ripe for the US, less successful in Canada, it may not necessarily achieve as much success as people fear in Australia, but we'll wait and see. As a whole, against most currencies, the tendency will probably be for it to fall. Interest rates around the world, especially in the US, will head up. Our interest rates may stay flat. The Reserve Bank doesn't want to have to necessarily tighten interest rates at this point in time. But if we have a situation in 2018 where the US Federal Reserve has official short-term interest rates higher than Australia, you could see quite a lot of downward pressure on the Australian dollar. But if the Reserve Bank can get through the next 12 months without having to raise rates, they'd be quite happy because they know how stressed and stretched households are. Allow some income growth and people to pay down their debt before they start raising rates. Eventually they will have to join the rest of the central banks in the world in tightening policy, but the longer they can delay that, the better. The more it gives households a chance to repair their balance sheets and get ready for it. But eventually you'll have to have some sort of a move. If we keep our interest rates low, the rest of the world is tightening, the Australian dollar falls, and that makes our industries very competitive and would allow the economy to get through any sort of adjustment process that is particularly difficult over the next year or two. The West Coast has been flat for 10 years, the East Coast has been booming. We may well see a complete reversal of that situation. So we may be due, like Perth has been for the past 5-6 years, for a period of flatness. And overall you may see the residential market kind of stay pretty flat, go sideways for a couple of years, or a bit of a dip down in prices overall.